So it's taking us a little bit more time than we thought, but we're getting there. Last week we ran into a little bit of a problem. We needed some clamps to clamp everything up. So Stokey said, Dave, we need clamps. And guess what Dave does? Deliver.
You're an Amazon delivery guy?
Basic. I'm dealing clamps now.
You're the wrong size, Dave.
Behave yourself.
So like Dave's saying, we've got a clamp.
Everything.
Everything.
Hookers.
Right, should we get some clamps on and see where we're at?
See, you could just put that there, do that, and let that go, then that'll line up. So at the moment, we've got this, look. And it's not, but it will go. So if you do that there, feel that, mate?
Yeah, it runs through now. Yeah, no, that's fine.
So you clamp it there, then when you've spotted that, clamp it there, and that brings everything else to level.
Job done.
Right then, put that camera down, let's get cracking.
So we're nearly ready now to get this on. So before we start welding stuff up and gluing stuff and spot welding stuff, the bits, what I've done a bit of research on, the bits we're going to plug weld with the MIG welder needs weld through primer on, and then the bits we're going to spot weld and then bond, you don't put any weld primer on it, no paint apparently, because the glue, what sticks it all together, kind of seals it all. So yeah, I'm literally going to weld through primer the areas we're going to plug weld, and yeah, and it's good to do the same on the car.
Good to go, isn't it?
It's good to go. I've checked it fits.
A few times.
Yeah.
Having a bit of his whiz.
Is that what we're welding this quarter on with? We are, I think, set. We have got spot welder.
We've lent that off Marcus, haven't we?
Yeah.
Big up Marcus.
Thank you, Marcus. We've done a few little test runs, and yeah, it seems to be.
We've learned that because Marcus's spot welder is older than
God's dog.
God's dog, we have to hit it 5 times. These days, you can't hire nothing normally, can you? You can't just walk in with some ID and hire
Dave's
something.
been trying to hire a spot welder for about 2 weeks now.
Yeah, and they want ID,
birth certificate,
proof of address, proof of bank statements, pay slip, checkbook slip, basically.
It's easier to get a credit card, I think.
Yes.
So yeah, and then I've now cut that, and I've just been messing about. There's a few holes burnt there because I've been setting the welder up so we're not blowing holes when we weld and spot.
R-Tech MIG.
We have also got some Pritt stick.
Big Bond.
So this will be going where we're spotting it, which is all along that lower piece, along there, and along this rear boot section there, because we can't get to anywhere else on the car with that kind of spot welder setup. And it's like that spotted, but that was welded, so yeah. So it's going to be a mixture of
spot weld and weld.
And glue.
And glue. It's not coming off, is it?
Hopefully not. Hopefully get this right now. I don't want to be cutting all this quarter back off again. Yeah. So let's get this glue on.
Yep.
And get this on, and you'll see it on the time lapse. And then we're coming back into it going, look at this. That is literally liquid metal, isn't it?
As you've just seen, we've literally spotted all round here with the
glue
good stuff. Yeah, with the glue. The bond and what's the name there. We did realise when we tried down here it weren't working, but you've got to clean it off both sides, then it just batters on. But we've done all under there, and literally the bond is rock hard, man.
Yeah, where we've heated it with the spot welder, it like makes the bond go off even quicker.
Yeah.
Because it says on the little Pritt Stick bottle, says 8 hours clamp time, 24 hours go off, and obviously you've got 8 hours to do your spot welding, which you've done. So all up the top there is just literally spotted on. Same with around there, and the same with around the front there. So it's all ready now. I've got to carry on with that to create obviously a complete seamless joint and sand it back, and then it will need a little skimmer filler and whatnot.
Yeah, you do that anyway, don't you, the skimmer filler?
You've got to, haven't you? You've got to. So all the sill is all spot welding done. All that back panel spot welding done. I understand why they do spot welding, because it's nice and quick, isn't it, Dave?
Certainly is, mate.
It's a bit smoky in here now.
Yeah,
so what we need to do now is carry on with that, and then.
But we ain't going to bore you with any more of this. You're just going to purely see this now on the time lapse.
Because we've got some other bits, haven't we?
We've got some other bits.
And we're going to get on with that.
Right then, been busy this week. We've been picked up parts up. We've welded in the quarter. I've had an operation. I'm
New footwear in it, mate.
Yeah, new Balenciaga. Jack's had a baby. Congratulations to him,
baby Jesus.
Yeah. So, like again, we don't have to apologise, but I'd like to apologise that we missed last week. But we're taking this job on, we didn't actually realise how time consuming.
No, we did, but we didn't realise how crap we are.
No. We're still learning. We've never done anything like this. This is our first time doing like a big, like a quarter and that like that. Obviously, I went down the money saving route, which took a bit more time than just buying it.
It's more labour intensive, and Dave's got free labour, so Dave takes his free labour.
What did you pair do? Jack was hungover and stared at it, and you whinged. Yeah, so anyway, we've been busy this week, obviously. We just want to apologise. I only had this operation done on Friday. Like I said, Jack had a little baby on Monday. His missus had to have a cesarean, so she's not allowed to do anything for 2 weeks, so you ain't going to see Jack. But we ain't going to give him no grief over that, because it's for a good cause this time. But yeah, before my operation, I went and collected this, didn't I?
What you got there, Dave?
I got a complete GTI rear beam. There is definitely something bent on our rear beam.
Yeah, let's go recap on our the rear beam on this.
Definitely something bent on there, and we've had a real good look into it, and we can't really see which arm is bent. Well, what we learnt with Stokes's is you end up changing every single arm and trap rod end and suspension component and everything, to then finally the last thing that you change is the reason. So I just thought I'll just go down I'll buy the complete rear beam route, and then I'll sell that one.
Dave's basically got himself a hole-in-one there.
Yeah, so and it's easier because we took so much time on doing the quarter. I took the easy route.
Yeah. So he's learning as we go. So right, let's get that off.
Yeah, we're going to get this off the ramp. No, we're going to get this off the jig, sorry, because as you've seen, this now is all spotted in. Stokes is going to spend a good evening, one of the.
I can do that with it off the ramp though.
All of this now, rock hard, look.
It's super.
Like, yeah, and we'll clean all that. Obviously, that's going to get covered by under seal, so you won't see that. But yeah, that ain't going. That's not going nowhere.
It's rock hard, ain't that stuff?
So we can take it off the jig now, because we don't need the jig no more.
We've jigged it.
We've jigged it, so we're going to put it back on the ramp. We're going to change the rear beam today, and we're going to give you a little price breakdown so far. Also, big up Marcus for borrowing us the spot welder. It did its job after we learnt how to use it.
Can I just say something, Dave?
Yeah.
You're overworking yourself. You're normally sitting down in a chair, and you're not even.
Who would have thought? I have an operation, I'll do some work.
Right, let me get this moved, and Dave's gonna hobble along and try and help me.
It's off the jig now. We feel like we're making big progress now. I'm gonna get the rear beam off, lay it out there, and we're going to literally drop this off, put that on in theory.
And we're going to try, if we can, but we're not too sure if we can yet, is keep the calipers on detach them off there, tie them up out the way, So we keep all the brake lines feed all through the axle, so we won't know until we try it, and then we won't have to bleed the brakes up. Quick look, there's 4 bolts there.
4
same
bolts
the other
in
side.
the 8 bolts in top. No,
There's a bolt there and a couple of bolts up there, and then we've had a little look on that one, and it should just
drop off and then put back on.
Yeah. Hopefully easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
So we have managed to get the calipers off time up, and the brake lines just slip out of there, so they're out the way. So we haven't had to disconnect that, which is all good. We had a bit of a problem with the handbrake, it's electronic, so we had to put the battery back on the car and
take it quickly off
and turn it off. But it's good job Dave's changing the whole axle. I mean, look at the state of that. And this is on the good side.
Yeah. So this is one of the reasons. It's time saving as well, and
it eliminates.
Just eliminates everything. Like.
And if you need a good axle, Dave's got one for sale. And Dave needs to watch where he's dropping his, in case he drops them on his little toe.
So it's off in one go. It's pretty simple, really, wasn't it? A few little fiddly little bits with the pipes and that, but other than that, it's straight off.
So we're going to grab that one off the back.
We're going to take this one off here. We're going to put that one in exactly the same place. We're going to take the carriers off that one. Calipers off that one. And then we're literally just going to lower the car down.
And we've got to change the springs over.
Oh, and quickly change the springs over. I'll tell you what. Get them off now.
Easy peasy.
Look at that. And just like that, it is on. Come and have a look at there, Ricardo. That looks
the same? No, it's not.
It looks a little bit different. Most of all, we've got a good hub. So that saved us from messing around with changing hubs and arms and this, that and the other.
Have we not got any, I know you don't want to put the wheels on to get it off, but can we put 2 back wheels on to see how they sit in the rear quarter?
When it comes off for you to do something, you can do it.
Oh. Dave don't want to spoil it.
They're not the wheels that are going on.
Is this the end of the episode then?
No, we're going to do a price breakdown, aren't we?
Yes.
First of all, what we'll do is we'll go through my shopping list of what we've got and what we still need to do. So on the front, we've got the passenger door, haven't we? All right, that don't rub off. The wing mirror come with it. Yeah. We've got the passenger sill. Passenger side skirt, I'm still looking for one. I think I'm gonna have to order one of them either from TPS or VW.
Yeah,
because they're different. We still haven't repaired the front bumper, no. New grille, no. New splitter carbon, no. Changed wheels, fingers crossed, I might saw some wheels. Driver's wing, no. Inner arch, no. Crash bar, no. Complete rad pack, no. Bumper wing brackets, no.
Basically everything.
Right to, no, nothing on the front. So back, rear left light, no. Boot left corner, we're not repaired that. Left bumper, no. Rear quarter, we got that.
Wow. 4 things.
Yeah, but they're 4 major things. Suspension, sorted all that.
Rear pass.
Yeah, we've got that, haven't we? Yes. Driver's airbag. I've got that coming. Curtain airbag. Coming. Passenger seat coming. All seat belts coming. So I'm yet to source it. So far, what has it cost me? Right, the car.
Yeah.
So I paid £5 short of 17 grand.
Yeah.
So it was £16,995. It cost me for the rear quarter sill, no, the complete side, 2 doors. Wow, is that all I got? 2 doors and the complete side?
Yeah, and the wing mirror.
The wing mirror. What did it cost me? With fuel? It cost me 950, didn't it?
I think so.
950. Rear beam, 550 quid. I ain't brought nothing else.
2 things. Dave bought 2 things. Have you broke the bank on 2 things?
I've brought all the stuff and I've got to add all this up. I have brought jig.
Yeah, you bought a jig.
I've got to add all this up, but that's like just a quick one. 12 quid, 18 quid, 30 quid, 63 quid, 37. What have I been buying here?
Cutting disc, mate, loads of them.
So I think I've spent about 200 quid.
Quick maths with Dave.
Fucking hell, let's get the phone out. It's through me up. Technically, I have made money because I sold the wheels. £18,695 so far.
And what's our budget?
Apparently,
to finish the rest.
I can't do this for under 10 grand. Have I brought anything else? I can't.
You went, mate. You've got a rear quarter and a rear dome.
But this week I'm going to buy a load of stuff.
Doors. Dave's buying loads of stuff.
I'm buying loads of stuff this week.
Because his toe's out of action. So
yeah,
he's
so
I'm
laid up, so I'm going to... Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to get loads of stuff done. I'm going to order loads of bits.
Friday, he'll have all the stuff ordered. So we've got about 8 grand to play with at the minute.
Well, they say under 10 grand, so if this comes in under...
We've got 79995.
But the thing is, I've got to sell that beam.
Yeah, that beam, what?
I can sell that beam. I've got the two doors to sell.
Yeah, 2 smashed up doors.
2 smashed up doors, because that'll be good for the glass and all the motor and all that. So, and, mate, the thing is, I've sold damaged doors. Yeah. Always do it.
They call him DD. Damaged door Dave. Or is it DDD?
Triple D.
So what are you going to say, Dave?
Yeah, again, apologies. Just bear with us. Don't get bored because we do skip a week. It's just we have just loads of stuff just been going on, and it's hard to juggle stuff sometimes and just always be available and stuff. You know, kids, operations. Stokes has got a curfew. But yeah, like, follow, comment and subscribe. And we hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope you think that we've made a bit of progress.
And if you see Dave in the street, kick him in the foot.
And I promise you now, you'll see masses of progress over the next
couple of weeks. And that's Dave's promise. He
yeah.
never breaks a promise because it's
Dave.
Dave.
You, mate, I promise you.
And if you need a bent door, speak to Dave.